Alright, hello everyone. My name is Sarafi. I'm happy to meet you all. And today is the day we are going to hit 2,500. We just need 4 new subscribers. So hopefully this stream draws some attention. Let me just let people know that I am live. And let's get started. Exodia is a classic deck. Super fun. Super interesting. You just have to really work to make a small end board function. And making small end boards function is not easy in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! They keep making traps more and more powerful, but traps are inherently slow, and they don't do enough usually. That's impossible. No one has been ever been able to call Exodia. It's true. We only have one piece in our hand so far. Good afternoon. Hello, Zcat. I was actually thinking about playing dinosaurs last night, and I just, what did I end up doing last night? Oh, I was watching Avatar. So the new Avatar movie came out. I had to watch that with my husband. That's why I didn't stream dinosaurs last night. But we got new dinosaurs coming out tomorrow at 3:30. So everyone get hyped for the new dinosaur support in Master. It's going to be super fun to play. Is my opponent going to do anything? Okay. Can your opponent play any faster? He's going to set his field spell. Unfortunately, work has kept me very busy with everything. Glad you enjoyed. Okay. Hey, I understand. I'm glad that you can catch a stream. You get to play Snake Eyes Dinosaurs on Tuesday, right? So that should be fun. That helps a little bit, I suppose. I activate my field spell, Treasure of the Kings. Let's go, Dino Eyes. Yeah, I get excited. Alright, we're going to set Apophis the Serpent from our deck. Now we set another card. And that means we can activate the effect of Temple of the Kings. So let's draw our Odeon. Dust Tornado. Alright. My temple is destroyed, which means its effect does not resolve. Apparently my opponent has another card in their hand that they can set. Break the seal! I activate my spell card! Millennium Ankh! The great defender of Egypt! Exodia the Forbidden One! Exodia's effect activates. It gains 8,000 attack points. I activate the ultimate Exodia Incarnate's effect. Mashable is taking so long to release GMX. Well, they're releasing new Dino cards tomorrow anyway, so it doesn't matter. Shouldn't take him this long to make a move. He's slow playing to try and get me to quit. They do that at the low ranks. $8,000? That's right. And that's not the... It happens every time. So 8,000 is not the limit of Exodia's power. I activate my trap card. Exod Fires of Rage. Exodia obliterates! It's my turn. I draw. I pay 1,000 life points to keep my contract with Exodia. Let's battle! Exodia the Forbidden One attacks directly! Exodia's effect activates! I love this deck. How's your weekend going, guys? You having a good time? GG, thank you. Time Thieves. Uh-oh. Time Thief Regulator's effect. Special summon Time Thief Winder and Time Thief Bezel Ship. Time Thief Adjuster's effect activates from the hand. I have not seen anyone play pure Time Thieves in a very long time. Time Thief Bro's playing Retrograde. When a spell or trap is activated while you control a Time Thief, negate the activation. If you do, attach that card to a Time Thief as material. There's Redoer. I love his monocle. Normal summon no right. Oh, it's Time Time Thief Ryzeal. Okay. Is this going to be Duo Drive? Perpetua. Okay. Perpetua's effect. Target an exceeds monster we control. Attach a Time Thief card to it as material. Attach Time Thief Flyback. It's my turn. I draw. Please don't take an Exodia card. He took my Fiendsmith's Tract. What a jerk. Alright. I activate Shield of the Millennium Dynasty's effect from my hand. Shield of the Millennium Dynasty's effect activates. Level 5 Shield of the Millennium Dynasty. Since I control Shield of the Millennium Dynasty, I can summon Heart of Gaia without tributes. I activate Senjin and Wakes from a Millennium and it's affected my hand. I reveal Millennium Ankh to special summon Senjin and Wakes from a Millennium. Senjin and Wakes from a Millennium! Now I get to uncover the secrets of the Millennium items. Golem that guards the Millennium treasures. I reveal Millennium Ankh in my hand. Golem that guards the Millennium treasures. I activate my spell card, Wedju Temple. Wedju Temple's effect activates. I send these two monsters to the graveyard. Join me, Snake Eyes Doom Dragon. Snake Eyes Doom Dragon's effect places Time Thief Redoer in the Spell and Trap Zone. That's right. It's just Time Thieves. Okay. Alright, let's see, hold on. Cooked? Yeah, it's true. Let's see, hold on. Alright, so we're gonna go to here. At Crow, lol, he chose to go first. Time Thief Ryzeal, kind of an interesting idea. I've used Ryzeal to make a few other, like, less than good rank 4 decks work. If he had Detonator, he would have done a lot better. But, he didn't have Detonator, so understandable. Alright, we're going second. We don't really play hand traps in this deck. We just kind of break boards by summoning Exodia. Let's see. I mean, he chose to go first. activate Heart of the Blue Eyes' effect from my hand. Double for Wallows. I activate my spell card, Millennium Ankh. And now, with the sacred power of my Millennium Key, I break the seal! The great defender of Egypt, Exodia the Forbidden One! Let's battle! Exodia the Forbidden One attacks directly! Obliterates! If you don't want to play, then don't play. Simple as. What was that guy's deck that he chose to pass and then just wallows twice thinking he could win? Pure salad? Bro, you could cook with this. There's no way you bricked with this hand. With it, there's not 5 bricks in this deck. Where are your floodgates, Serafi? We're playing combo Exodia. Floodgates are for children who don't know how to play the game. Can I please go first? Hello, Kyo. Or should I say Kuro? His name is Kuro for right now, guys. Oh my gosh. That's fine. You know what? I am okay with resetting the coin flip. Let me go first. I have paid my stream tax. My first 3 games were all going second. Thank you. Welcome to the duel. The man with the mark. The man with the mark's effect activates. Does he have Troll? That is really unfortunate, but alright. Guess we're not playing Exodia. I activate my spell card. The Treasure of the Kings. I could pay 2,000 to summon. Oh yeah, I can just go full Fiendsmith combo. That's fine. Ow. Appear! The circuit that will bring justice to hell! Arrowheads confirmed. The requirements are 2 effect monsters. I set my monsters in the Link arrows. Circuits combined. I Link summon. Embrace your destiny. Link 2, Moon of the Closed Heaven. Now, come forth, my greatest weapon. Link 1, Fiendsmith's Requiem. Fiendsmith's Requiem's effect activates! Join the duel! Level 4, Lacrima the Crimson Tears! Lacrima the Crimson Tears' effect activates! Fiendsmith's Requiem's effect activates from my graveyard. Grace me with your presence. Level 6 Necroquip Princess. Kind of sucks the Millennium pieces don't let you also reveal 5 forbidden pieces to avoid losing life points. I mean, the whole point is that you're playing Millennium Ankh. If you didn't play Millennium Ankh, then you don't deserve to avoid anything. Take to the field and cut off their reinforcements! Rank 6! Triple D Wave High King Caesar! All roads lead to Fiendsmith and Habakiri. I mean, he's the one who drolled me. Let's be real. $24.97, whoever subscribed, thank you very much, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Alright, so I got drolled. I had 3 games where I had to go second, and then 1 game where I got drolled. We will play Exodia. We just need to open well and not lose the coin flip. It's really funny because I played a practice game where I booted up the stream and I went full Fiendsmith combo and full Man with the Mark combo. It was insane. I completely destroyed him. I already end on 2 digits. That's because you're bad, Kuro. I activate my spell card, Treasure of the Kings. Exodia, that's right. I activate Golem that guards the Millennium Treasure's effect from my hand. I pay 2,000 life points. Golem that guards the Millennium Treasure. I activate my field spell, Wedju Temple. Wedju Temple's effect activates. I summon Heart of Gaia. I pay 2,000 life points. Shield of the Millennium Dynasty. I link summon Link 2 Moon of the Closed Heaven. Link 1 Fiendsmith's Requiem. Requiem's effect activates. Lockroom of the Crimson Tears' effect activates. Fiendsmith Engraver's effect activates from my graveyard. Fiendsmith Engraver. Link to Fiendsmith Sequence. Fiendsmith Sequence's effect activates. Fiendsmith's Agnumde. Silhohat Rabbit's effect activates. Alright. Now I activate my spell card, Millennium Ankh. After 5,000 years, I once again break the seal! Exodia the Forbidden One! Exodia the Forbidden One's effect activates. I activate Apophis the Serpent's effect. Now I can special summon it and set a trap from my deck. Satellar Knight Sirius. Okay. Do you still have Uma installed, Serafi? Hello, Iforgor. Yeah, and Uma is still on my desktop. Tales of the Fairy Tales. Equipped to my monster. Sure. And a main. Are you serious? Alright, we blow up this whole board. You're missing out on free polls, bro. It's alright. I'm streaming. Egypt deck? I mean, it's Exodia. Alright, my turn. I pay 1,000 life points to maintain my contract with Exodia. Ow. I activate Exod Fires of Rage as effect from my graveyard. The Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate attacks directly. And now Exodia obliterates! Man, I wish my opponents were this easy. I mean, I can't make them play, unfortunately. All I can do is crush them and move on to the next one. Head for game? It's true. I want to see someone attempt to deck you out in her max C. I don't think I can summon that much, to be honest. That's a good hand. I activate my spell card, Treasure of the Kings. Treasure of the Kings' effect activates. Okay. Alright, I did it... I did it wrong last time, guys. I'm sorry. But now we're going to do it correctly. Can't wait for the new Pumpkin deck. I am also extremely excited for the new Pumpkin deck. Pay 2,000 life points. Grab Millennium Ankh. Alright, we link into the sequence. Summon the Desiree. Link into Agnumde. Desiree's effect. Send Agnumde to the graveyard. Okay, now we can Ankh. I wish Ballardroch was in the structure deck. I mean, they needed some cards to not be in the structure deck so you would actually have to craft things. They can't just give you the entire deck. Alright, pass. Exodia's effect. We set the Fires of Rage. Alright, so now we toggle on. It's our opponent's turn. Now we activate Lacrima's effect. She shuffles back into the deck. We get to bring back our Agnumde, and then we can use Agnumde's effect to bring back the Fiendsmith's Desiree and attach. And there we go. Now we have an Omni Negates under the Floodgate of Exodia the Incarnate. We also set our other Apophis. Perfect. Now we have 3, 4, 5, 6 flood Omni Negates. Plus we blow up the whole board. And we have a Spell Trap Negate. There you go. Banish a bunch of cards. No. Exodia says no. Wait, that's his entire extra deck. He just banished his entire extra deck to draw 2? Is he playing Exodia? Alright, well, Apophis the Swamp Deity. He's gonna draw Blue Eyes. Go ahead. I think this guy is playing Exodia, you guys. Yep. Bro. Why would you try and draw all the pieces of Exodia when you could just summon him? Hold on, let me see this deck list. That's right. Look at this trash. Look at this old school Exodia deck. Bro's playing 6 extra deck cards for his limit 1 pot of Extrav, and he hard opened it. You can only play this card at the start of your main phase. You cannot draw into this card with trade in and keep going. It has to be the start of your main phase, and he just hard ripped it. Also, he is playing Toon World for some reason. Fake Exodia? That's true. Bro's hating on his older brother. I guarantee you I am older than this man. I have played that list. Card Trader? Yeah, yeah. As if Card Trader's ever going to resolve. As if you're going to get back to the next standby phase. Fusion deployment. Fallen of Albaz. Really? You're just going to summon Fallen of Albaz on turn 1. Okay. What are you going to do with that? Nadir's Servant. Okay. He drew Fleur de Lis. He normal summoned another Fallen... Bro. If you're going to just throw out Fallen of Albaz's left and right, go second. Second Albaz, turn 1. My turn. Hello, Serafi Sensei. Hello, Omega. Lovely, more branded. It never ends, Kyo. It never ends. Alright, activate Shield of the Millennium Dynasty's effect. Shield of the Millennium Dynasty. Two Albaz, which is translated as 2 in the morning. He can ash my shield. That's rude. Okay. Golem. Golem effect. I activate my spell card, Wedju Temple. Wedju Temple's effect. Sengenjin wakes from a millennium! I normal summon Heart of Gaia without tributes. That's right. Technically speaking, Branded is tier 1. So we just beat a tier 1 deck. I'm just saying. They went first. I had no hand traps. Mark it down. Should I do what Icy does and have like a branded tag, like a branded number, like on my screen, just like number of branded players we run into? So we could just be like, oh no, it's the super powerful deck that we always win against. We're Solomon Moto today? False! Sick and tired of people saying that Solomon played Exodia. Solomon played like Summon Skull and Gaia the Fierce Knight. The only person to ever summon Exodia was Yugi and the Rare Hunter. Alright. I activate Temple of the Kings. I get to set a card. Now check this out, chat. Temple of the Kings also lets us draw a card if we have 2 cards set. We don't have any more traps. But watch this. It still counts. I activate Fiendsmith's Tract. Fabled Lurie. The secrets of the Egyptian guards are carved into his face. Level 4, the man with the mark. I never said 2 in the morning. Well, YouTube says you did. I activate Shield of the Millennium Dynasty's effect from my hand. Shield of the Millennium Dynasty. Fiendsmith's Requiem. Fiendsmith's Requiem's effect activates. Lacrima the Crimson Tears. Lacrima the Crimson Tears' effect activates. I link in a Fiendsmith sequence. Fiendsmith sequence's effect. Welcome to True Hell! Level 9 Fiendsmith's Desiree! We'll strangle them to death! Link 3 Fiendsmith's Agnumde! I'm late for a very important date! Link to Silhouette Rabbit! Silhouette Rabbit's effect activates! And now, with the sacred power of the Millennium Key, I unlock the seal! Serve me! Level 10 Exodia the Forbidden One! Exodia's effect activates! It was his deck, to be fair. The real ball knowledge is Blue Eyes of Solomon's Ace. That's a joke. You got the cards from Grandpa, but Grandpa never played with a set of Exodia in the anime or in the manga. I fully consider Exodia to be Yugi's card and not Solomon's. I don't care what the Millennium arc, like the very end of the anime says. Fiendsmith Agnumde's effect activates. I activate Apophis the Serpent's effect. Alright. Now this, Kuro, Kyo, this is some floodgates. Look at this. It's like, where are your floodgates? Right here! Your opponent cannot touch anything. He's going to shuffle my, my bro back into the deck. We refuse. Now he's like, Droplet. Pitch both. Ah, that is going to allow him to, okay, so he does get to, bounce, he does get to bounce my, my trap. Nah, man, you gotta accept that Solomon, Exodia is tied to Solomon? I do not. I don't have to do anything. Alright, so he does get to trigger Shaddoll Beast, so he draws a card. I thought this was Sky Striker, but it's tier? I'm playing its tier? Okay. Yep. Hello, Shiren. It's Grandpa's cards, not Yugi's cards? I mean, he gave them all to Yugi, so they are by definition Yugi's cards. Hello, Engraver. Royal Engraver. That is a Chaos Angel. Does he have another Aqua Monster in his graveyard? He does not. Okay. Oh, I guess he can make Winda. El Shadal Winda. In attack position. Very, It's Grandpa's car, but I drive it like it's mine. Lol. Level 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs. Okay, now I'm interested. Link a Synchro. No, link it to SP Little Knights. I see. SP Little Knights effect. Banish Fiendsmith's Desiree. Okay. Nice try, bro. Alright, we just stopped tier. That was like an actual tier deck. Hold on, let me see. And he milled really well, too. 3 Rhino Hearts, Mudora and Keldo, Lacrima, double Engraver, double Unicorn, 1 Fenrir, 1 Tier Cash, Tracked, Rate Soth. Yeah, this is a pretty standard 40 card tier list. Obliterate? We did obliterate. We obliterated his face. Still need 3 more subscribers. We've only gotten 1 so far. That's okay. We're pushing. Ow. Ow. Okay, we're down to 4,000. Link in a sequence. Summon Lacrima, Lacrima Mill, Engraver. Link into the sequence. Okay. Summon Desiree. Link it to Agnumde. Then we link into Silhouette Rabbit. Silhouette Rabbit, set the Apophis the Serpent. Set Apophis the Swamp Needy. Activate Ankh. Which I believe shuffles Exodia. Yeah, it does. It shuffles Exodia back in my deck. Okay. That's nice. Set the trap. All on. We're good. Alright. Alright, Lacrima's effect. Agnumde's effect. Okay, now I can Apophis the Serpent. Omnis for days, boys. Omnis for days. This guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 5. Sorry, he has 55 cards in his deck and no extra deck. I don't know what he's playing. Big Daddy 0609. Big Daddy 0609, teach me your ways. Swords of Concealing Light. Okay. GG. What was this guy's deck? Mill. He's playing Macrocosmos Mill with only one Macrocosmos. Blackluster Soldier and Chaos Emperor Dragon. And Gren Maju with Nobleman of Crossout. As if anyone is going to... I guess he's trying to turn it on with the Swords of Concealing Light. The legendary Swords of Concealing Light triple Nobleman of Crossout and Shield Crush combo. Dark Mirror Force, it works on the Swords of Concealing Light. He is 100% basing his entire deck around this one of Swords of Concealing Light. Bro escaped from 2004. Barrel behind the... He's got to be protected from burn, guys. That's the only way he's going to lose, you know. He's playing 2 copies of Disappear. Banish 1 card from your opponent's graveyard. He's playing 2 copies of this. Don Zalug, the Dawn himself, is coming in ready to crush his opponents. And no, I'm not going to do a Christopher Walken accent because of the GX dub for the Don. The Don is Italian, of course. He's a time traveler. He has Magician of Faith. I did not even know Magician of Faith's rarity in this game. Witch Doctor of Chaos, also another copy of Disappear, but this time as a flip effect monster. Helios Trismegistus. You can special summon this card from your hand by attributing one Helios Duomegistus. This card's attack and defense become equal to the number of banished monsters times 300. After this card attacks, if your opponent controls a monster, this card can make a second attack in a row. During the end phase of this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed by battle and set there this turn. You can special summon this card and it gains 500 attack and defense points. Not once per turn. He definitely got his knowledge of Yu-Gi-Oh! Off the Progression series. Oh. The artwork on Helios Trismegistus is a trip. Okay. Alright, well, boys. That was certainly something. Wait until he learns about Necroface. Wait, no. We can't get him to Necroface right away. Wait until he learns about Inferno Tempest. That's a little bit closer to his time period. I activate Fiendsmith Engraver's effect from my hand. I activate my spell card, Fiendsmith's Tract. Fabled Lurie's effect activates from my graveyard. Fabled Lurie. Link 1 Fiendsmith's Requiem. Fiendsmith's Requiem's effect activates. Lacrima, the Crimson Tears. Lacrima, the Crimson Tears' effect activates. Let's go. Tails. Fiendsmith. I didn't sign up for this. Behold my pure Exodia hand. Nothing is going to happen in this game other than Exodia chat. I activate Senjin Wakes from a Millennium. Senjin Wakes from a Millennium's effect. Senjin Wakes from a Millennium! Is that droll? You gonna droll me here, bro? Am I getting drolled? Is that what's happening? Emperor. Sir, this card has already used all of its effects, sir. Alright. Golem that guards the Millennium Treasures effect. Golem that guards the Millennium Treasures. I activate my field spell, Wedju Temple. Wedju Temple's effect activates. Snake Eyes Doom Dragon. Shield of the Millennium Treasures' effect activates. Shield of the Millennium Treasures. He knows it has protection. I mean, is he going to destroy it with a monster effect on my turn? Maybe. Let's see it. You gotta give them credit for reading. I don't have to give them jack shit, actually. Locker of the Crimson Tears is effect. Link into Fiendsmith sequence. How many light fiends are in my graveyard? 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, sequences effect. We make Crimson Tears, or sorry, we make Desiree by shuffling everything that is not Crimson Tears back into the deck. Now we make Agnumde. Desiree's effect activates. Send Agnumde to the graveyard. Activate Millennium Ankh. Alright. Keo was asking. He was like, Serafi, where's your floodgates? It's right here, boys. It's right here. I end my turn. Hello, hello, Blaze Master YT. Give him all the floodgates. I activate Lacrima of the Crimson Tears as effect from my graveyard. Mulcharmy Fualos. Sir, who's special summoning from the extra deck here? It's your turn, sir. You think that's Meowls? Maybe you should have played a good card like Meowls. We don't special summon fusion monsters from the extra deck here. We revive them. Let's go. This card actually made the deck a whole lot better, but it was overshadowed by Cool Tune. I know, and it's sad. I made the video about this deck like while the box was out, and no one paid any attention to it because they were all focused on Cool Tune. This card's really, really good. It just came out like super late, and everyone has stopped caring about Exodia since then. It is kind of weird that it's a level 6 though. Heart of the Gaia's effect activates. Your monster gains 7 levels. I activate Fiendsmith Desiree's effect. It's a 6 so you can make Lars? I mean, why would you make Lars? It's an Omni-Negate by itself. Cyberdark Worm. What does this do again? Special summons card, then you can add a Cyber Spell Trap from your graveyard to your hand. What happens if this is special summon? No, that's fine. You can go. IDK because you got the Dino DNA. Listen, no one would ever doubt my Dino DNA, but I don't Xyz summon Evol. Wait, Evolzar Lars isn't even a dinosaur; it's a dragon. What a fool! He should have gotten rid of your Exodia first with Mega Fleet. You're not allowed to, like, Cyber Dragon Core's effect is mandatory, so you can't skip Cyber Dragon Core's effect. He does have Cyberdark Worm on the field now, though, so he can, he cannot, he can't Mega Fleet anymore, right? No, he can still Mega Fleet right now. Okay, so Mega Fleet might be happening right now. If it doesn't, then we'll just do Exod afterwards. Yep, there's the Mega Fleet. That's okay. Alright. Level 17. Lars is a dino? I think you need your eyes checked. At the peak of evolution. Link 1. Clockwork Knight. Clockwork Knight's effect requires that you control another machine monster. I activate my spell card, Millennium Ankh. Get out of my sight! Exodia the Forbidden One! I love Machine Slop so much the new train support was a blast. It was. Heart of the Blue Eyes attacks! Exodia the Forbidden One attacks directly! Check my earlier message about the live. Hold on. About the live. The messages that you have sent. Omega Mali has said, hello Sarafi Sensei, so we're solemn mode today. I think that's the route they should go for new prints. An archetype of Yu-Gi-Oh player, or Yugi, or players can only play with DM to summon Exodia. That would be cool. Oh, here we go. Sarafi, your live streams are clickbait. You dominate these opponents so easily. You should be bad at the game, so I know what to expect as a new player, said the random troll in your community. Wait, what? Who said that? Look, no one's trolling me. Everyone who comes to my streams always has something interesting and polite to say. And anyone who has criticism is only doing it because they want to watch good content. So the people who are like, wow, you know, my opponents are not doing so well because I'm playing in bronze. I mean, yeah, I understand that, but I also stream, you know, my master games. So, you have different streams available at different times for different things. But, I mean, yeah. I still need to play the pure Earth Machine version and hard make Zeus at least once. Unfortunately, hard-making Zeus under Droll did not save me against Kyo. Kyo managed to defeat me. You can also technically hard-make Typhon? No, you can't. I mean, not usually. Typhon's a fiend. If you didn't know that. Typhon is a fiend, not a machine, so... Even if you don't Earth Machine Lock yourself, you almost always Machine Lock yourself in that deck. Heart of the Blue Eyes' effect. Oh, we are going to draw a second Millennium Monk. Okay, we're fine. I was like, I don't really have a... Oh, wait, no. What am I thinking? I'm like, I don't really have a card to discard with this Fiendsmith's track. But I just discard the Luri. What am I talking about? Okay. Alright, we're not playing Fiendsmith Luri at least. Or Fabled Luri at least. That's why I said technically. I see. Is that Droll? Okay, not Droll. Wait, when did he Perulia me? I do not recall being Perulia'd. There's the Droll. That's too late. Set 1, set 2. Now we can link into... Do we want to go... I can't go full Fiendsmith combo with just one monster, right? Like, hold on, let me think. If I make Moon of the Closed Heaven, and then I go into Requiem, Lacrima, Dump, Engraver, that puts Moon of the Closed Heaven, Requiem, and Engraver in my graveyard. Then I can shuffle Moon back, summon the Fiendsmith sequence, the Engraver, link into... link into sequence that does not give me enough. So I should make grab it. I need like I need one monster on my field to do the full Fiendsmith combo. I can't just do it with two monsters. Ox effect. Let's play Nightmare Griffin for the extra light fiend. Have you ever seen Kyo? There's like Luke Von Karma does like replays, and there was this one replay where someone went into Underworld Goddess of the Closed World by like taking his opponent's monsters, and then bro straight up after he got us, he linked it into Requiem. Yeah, nice evenly matched, bro. Nightmare Griffin should go. Nightmare Griffin is a pretty toxic card, I'm not gonna lie. Hello, Albaz. Fallen of Albaz's effect. Hand rip yourself for 1. Okay. Who the hell plays evenly matched and branded? Bro, your main deck monster is a board breaker. You want to play evenly matched? Nadir's Servant. Also no. Alright, we negated my branded opponent's entire life. Be honest, guys. Be honest with you. I feel like Exodia should come to Duel Links. I know it's only a year and a half old in Master Duel, but it's time. They were simply confused on what targets to add for thrust. Senjinin wakes from a Millennium's effect. Senjinin wakes from the Millennium. Tier 0 Exodia is true, though. Heart of Gaia. Golem that guards the Millennium treasure. Fiendsmith Engraver's effect. I activate my spell card, Fiendsmith's Tract. So you're saying you're coming back to Duel Links? If Exodia is in Duel Links and it has a skill, I would probably at least try it. They should put that in character duels. Let's just put Exodia the Unstoppable Incarnate in character duels. That would be fair. Everyone gets a free rank 8. The game is dying because of this engine. Oh my god. That's when it comes to Duel Links. It's true though. That is 200% accurate. Okay, so I have 2 engravers in my graveyard. So 1 engraver can shuffle back. But then I don't have the materials in my graveyard that I need. Hold on. Let's make Necroequip here. There we go. Alright, Fusion Summon. There's Desiree. Now we can make Agnumde. And now we can make Silhouette. It's going to be heavily skill restricted because of the life points you need to pay the engine doesn't play the Ankh. But yeah, I mean, I don't want people to just play Millennium just to play Millennium. I want people to play Exodia. Alright, cool. Let's go. Like, look, this end board right here. This end board perfectly acceptable in Duel Links. And that's, you know, there's no Fiendsmith stuff. 15 live viewers. Hello, everyone. My name is Sarafi. I'm happy to meet you all. If you are not currently subscribed, please subscribe, as I am trying to get to 2,500, and I'm only 3 away, so it'll be really nice. Is Exodia even obtainable in Duel Links, or is it skill locked? It is skill locked. Alright, we Apophis the Serpent here. Unfortunately, I have too many guys on my board. So I cannot actually Apophis the Swamp Deity. But that's okay. Surely he just, like, Lava Golems me. He hasn't surrendered yet, so I assume he's just gonna Lava Golem me. Assault Wyvern. Assault Wyvern is now level 11. You're welcome. Oh, don't. Okay, I mean, that's 18 versus 18. Good job. You can do math. You would have an empty space if you summoned Lars. Yes, I would have an empty space if I summoned Lars, because Lars would have been shuffled back into my extra deck. Thank you, Kia. Stand proud. You can do math. Gold, are you gonna watch the Avatar movie? Gotta watch the Avatar movie, man. It was good. Me and Chrome both loved it. Gravekeeper's Commandant. Okay. Necro Valley. That's certainly a choice. Guess I'm not playing Fiendsmith this game. Necro Valley, is that Gravekeeper's Spy? If I attack into that, that's Gravekeeper's Spy. Okay, Wedgie Temple. No! Yes, Emmis! Why are you playing this trash? Alright. Man with the Mark. Man with the Mark's effect. Necro Valley Temple. While a Gravekeeper monster and Necro Valley are both on the field, monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack and defense. Okay. Necro Valley and Mashul. I interested in emoji? No. This is not interesting. Alright, well, I guess I'll draw a card. He sets one. Harpy's Feather Duster. Okay. So we Apophis first. And then we Apophis. Lore accurate matchup? Is Shizu versus Odeon? Or no, wait, no. Yeah, I guess it is a Shizu versus Odeon. I don't think Ishizu and Odeon ever dueled or had a reason to. Negate. Yo, long time no see. Hello, Exodia. We are getting Necro Valleyed. Okay, my turn. That's a fantastic top deck. I activate my trap card. Apophis the Swamp Deity. Negate. Okay. Fiendsmith Tract. We can play the game now, boys. Fabled Lurie's effect activates from my graveyard. Divine Serpent Apophis. Divine Serpent Apophis' effect activates. I see summon. Conquer the Stars. Rank 6. Constellar Ptolemy M7. Constellar Ptolemy M7's effect. I know you don't really care, but I really want some of the new links. Some new leaks of the new box and Duel Links. I mean, we know basically all the cards that are coming. The box will probably be officially announced after the maintenance this morning. Why do you care? You're playing D-Hero. You gonna switch? You gonna play something different? The bigger thing that's gonna happen is that there's gonna be a ban list, because the ban list is coming out after the maintenance as well. Which means you guys can finally stop worrying about Stardust. Oh my god! Hate this trash deck. Hate this trash deck so much. Who in chat wants another... who in chat, shout out, raise your hand, if you want another Enneacraft stream. I guarantee you no one's going to raise their hands. Did you... It's not fair. Kio's over here just like, did you eat the Atori Mar? It was such a dumb meme. Yes, bro, I want to play Branded Bestials. Toxic! Bizadzi over here like, I can't wait to puppet lock people. What are we thinking about the Pump King stuff? I have already made a Pump King guide. 1 second, let me send it to you. I think Pump King will be decent. It will not be rogue, or it will not be tiered, but it will be like a solid rogue deck. I'm good off Enneacraft, exactly. This guy didn't even do anything. I activate my field spell, Treasure of the Kings. I activate Temple of the Kings' effect. I activate my spell card, Fiendsmith's Tract. Fabled Lurie. Fiendsmith's Requiem's effect. Lacrima the Crimson Tears. Lacrima the Crimson Tears' effect. The Man with the Mark. The Man with the Mark's effect. Fiendsmith's Sequence. Fiendsmith's Sequence's effect. I was wondering what Serafi thought of Howard Stern and Baba Booey. Hello, Liquid Rocks. Welcome to the stream. Fiendsmith Desiree's effect activates. He gets to banish a random card from my hand. That's annoying. Battle. Agnumde attacks. A Tori Mars effect activates. Agnumde's effect. Fiendsmith Desiree's effect. Pass. Dimensional Fissure. I activate Apophis the Serpent's effect. I activate Fiendsmith Desiree's effect. He's got the Revendred Slayer, mate, so he's ready for the Pump King box too. Look at this guy. Whoa. Whoa, pretty cool. Exceeding to Typhon. Hello, Typhon. Haven't been able to. Haven't had a certain smokable plant in 2 weeks. Rough. Activate Typhon's effect. We will Swamp Deity that. He's trying. He's trying to play the game. He's not going to, but he's trying. That's what matters, chat. He destroys. You know you won when Starslayer arrived. It's true. He doesn't have the ability to search. He is very dependent. We are going to Hail Mary with this one. Ah. He remembers my Typhon chant that I made for Kyo. I activate Temple of the Kings' effect. That's right. You fool. Cutting me off from Exodia was all that I needed, because then I just played Feedsmith. People were like, this deck could be tier 3. Gets soloed by one Desiree. I activate Heart of the Blue Eyes' effect. This guy's name is Smokin' Ops. I activate my field spell, Treasure of the Kings. The Man with the Mark. The Man with the Mark's effect activates. Golem that guards the Millennium Treasure. Golem that guards the Millennium Treasure's effect activates. I activate Temple of the Kings' effect. Link to Moon of the Closed Heaven. Fiendsmith Requiem's effect. Lacrima of the Crimson Tears. Lacrima of the Crimson Tears' effect. I activate my field spell, Wedju Temple. Wedju Temple's effect. Sengenjin wakes from a millennium. Shield of the Millennium Dynasty. Shield of the Millennium Dynasty's effect. The spell with the mark? I think they're continuous traps. Oh, they are continuous spells. You're right. Link to Fiendsmith sequence. Fiendsmith sequence's effect activates. Fiendsmith's Desiree. Fiendsmith's Agnumde. What does he have? I don't know what he has, guys. I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. Linked to Silhouette Rabbit. Silhouette Rabbit's effect. And now, with the power of the sacred Millennium Key, I break the seal! Obey me! Level Infinity! Exodia the Forbidden One! Exodia the Forbidden One's effect activates. $13 cards and extra, 59 in main. Locker Room of the Crimson Tears is effect. Fiendsmith's Agnumde's effect activates. Apophis the Serpent's effect. Let's go. Dimensional Fissure. Yeah, bro. I'm playing Exodia. I don't care about Dimensional Fissure. I got 2 more Millennium Onks in my hand, and I have 1 more Exodia in my extra deck. Oh, hey, it's Cashier Unicorn. Yo, what's up, Cashier Unicorn? Cashier Unicorn's effect. Okay. I activate my spell card, Kashtira Theosis. The mountains roar with anger, Kashtira Fenrir. I activate my trap card, Exod Fires of Rage. Kashtira, worst deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Excuse me! Let me show you the beauty of Kashtira. We have Scareclaw Kashtira, which he just activated, based. Kashtira Preparations. Kashtira Birth. Kashtira Ogre. Pressured Planet Raitsoth. Kashtira Rise Hearts. Tier Limits Kashtira. Kashtira Big Bang. Kashtira Unicorn. Kashtira Theosis. And Kashtira Fenrir. And then 3 copies of Shangri-La. Kashtira Birth. Don't want to verdict that. Yep. Kashtira might be one of the worst tier 0 decks of all time, and Serafi said I'm not the biggest troll in the community. Alright. And a main battle. He's going to attack Desiree's effect, negate. So he can't attack because he's in defense position. Exodia is not negated anymore. My turn. Exod Fires of Rage. 1,000. Kashtira is aggressive. It's kind of fun to talk them in other decks as well. Bam! Sir, you need to go to www.youtube.com/neo_Sarafi for all of your Kashtira gaming needs. I have still not opened this Coke. I went and got it during that Indiancraft game. How many games ago was that? Not this one. Oh, it was one game ago. Okay. Why is he playing 3 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon, chat? Why is this man doing this? Soul Release. Spell Absorption. Sir, there are good cards and there are bad cards. And when you feel the need to play Nebula Dragon in your Blue Eyes list, it is because you have chosen the bad cards, sir. Gingerbread House. During your opponent's standby phase, you can have as many monsters your opponent controls as possible, gain 600 attack points. Then destroy as many monsters they control as possible with 2,500 or more attack points, and if you do, gain life points equal to the number of monsters destroyed by times 500. He is playing Overlap. Target a monster on the field. Banish a monster with 1,500 attack and 2,100 defense from your hand, your graveyard, or face up on either field. If you do, the targeted monster gains 1,500 attack points. If this card is banished and you control attack Shira monster, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls and negates effects until the end of the turn. So this is a bad Imperm. This is a bad Imperm, and he is playing 2 copies of it. Why is it always 1? Why do they always only play 1? Like, if you want to play Mirror Force, just play 3 Mirror Forces. I don't know why you're like, oh, well, I can only play 1 Mirror Force, because there's only 1 Mirror Force in Duel Links, you know, so obviously I can only play 1 Mirror Force. I'm going to play 2 Magic Cylinders. I'm going to play 3 copies of Catch Your Purposes. Magical Cylinder! He's playing Boral End Dragon. Does he have any rocket monsters? He has 0 rocket monsters. He's playing Boral End. He's playing Boral End and Boral Shroud with 0 rocket monsters. Alright, we're going to copy this. We're going to paste this at Marisol at Goldmine. They look sick, I guess. I mean, they do look very good. I guess technically, this can attack all monsters your opponent controls, and it can't be destroyed by battle. Look, Gold, look. He's playing Nebula Dragon at 1 and Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. That means technically this is a Galaxy Eyes list. Also, I just noticed the one Fenrir. That is more disgusting to me than anything else in here. I am done. One Fenrir? You found room for 3 Blue Eyes, but you couldn't play 2 Fenrir in your cash deck? Come on now. Come on now. Let's not kid ourselves here. Also, the Di-Fi, I just noticed the Di-Fi with the White Stone of Ancients and Ultimate Fusion and Return of the Dragon Lords. Like, bro, do you want to use your graveyard or do you not want to use your graveyard? Let's make a decision here. Heart of the Blue Eyes. Grab Millennium Unk. He made the deck before Fenrir got unlimited. Fenrir got unlimited, like, last month. He's been in silver since last month, and he hasn't changed his deck at all? I didn't even spend an hour in silver. I get through silver like it's nothing. Alright, Sengenjin wakes from a Millennium. Special. Grab the Shield of the Millennium Dynasty. Shield of the Millennium Dynasty. Special. Fualos. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't technically need to do any Fiendsmith nonsense, so fine, you can have one draw. And let's see you beat this. Trains! Well now you've got my attention. I am also level 10. Crystron trains! Heavy Armored Knight Daracrane. Heavy Armored Knight Daracrane special summons. Okay, summon the Night Train Blue Traveler. Activate the effect. Opponent is base, choo-choo. Yeah, it's true. Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Flying Launcher. Flying Launcher's effect. We Heart of the Gaia. Hypothetically, they can make rank 17, it's true. Negate and destroy. Abeldecker. I already know her. I'm sorry. I was the better level 10 player. Alright, I know that people are happy about trains. Let's see Crystron trains. Citri, Tristaros, 3 Scrap Recyclers, Smyger, triple Ash, triple Mulcharmy Flaws, double Selfenir, double Selfefner. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 Crystron cards. That's a lot of Crystron in this deck. And then as far as the actual trains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they have equal parts trains, and, man, it's crazy. That's wild. Okay, well, that's just not fair. I put in so much work. Do you remember how many train videos I released so many videos to hype this deck up for people so they would know how to play the deck, to go into the box. I fixed Konami's FTK twice, and I don't get a Royal Gustav Rocket, but this nerd does? That's not... Okay. Alright. Wait. How many copies of Gustav Max was he playing? Yep. My list isn't all that different. Scrap Recycler, my favorite Orcus starter. I do not play Citroy and Quarion Gadrax. I want that royal. My boss monster was that rarity. I would also... If my boss monster was that rarity, I would play trains also. True. Okay, well, alright. So I'm going to be looking at least at the Duel Links updates tonight to see if I want to play the character duels. Because the character duels with Crow might be good. What was the character duel skill again? Hold on, let me see. Let's bring this up real quick. Leaked skills. This is the wrong one. Once per turn, at the start of your main phase, if you have any Blackwing monster in your hand, reveal one to your opponent to activate this effect, add one Gale the Whirlwind from your deck to your hand. I mean, okay, that's not... Drawing Gale the Whirlwind is decent, but... What did my opponent do? Bro, Dark Magician. First of all, you got an insane structure deck. Second of all, Dark Magician is like almost rogue. It is it's very easy to get master with. It is an actual good deck that can combo and build a strong board that's resilient with a lot of really good cards. And you made this. Did he even summon Dmod? He didn't even summon Dmod. Bro. Alright. I'm taking your anime card. I'm taking it. If you're not going to put in the effort to make Dark Magician good, why are you even playing it? Oh, well, I get to summon, the Gaia Dark Magician. He's cool. Okay. You can't even summon Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, to protect your Eternal Soul? You're gonna just die? Okay, alright. He never heard of Chiroza. It doesn't matter. You can build a pure Dark Magician board that is better than a vanilla Kyo. Okay? I know. No. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this. I'm not tolerating nerds. Nerds have no place in this game. This chart treated as Dark Magician. No, it is not. Not even treated as Dark Magician. Alright. Now check this out, guys. You're probably thinking, Serafi. Fiendsmith is cool, but it doesn't really help you all that much. Going first, right? Well, check this out. We make Requiem. Requiem's effect. Special summon Lacrima. Lacrima mills the... Now we're going to activate Requiem's effect to equip to Lacrima. And then along with the Senjinin, we can now summon from our extra deck Snake Eyes Doom Dragon. And this will allow us to place this guy that's like going to float into something away. Then we Millennium Monk. Summon the unstoppable Exodia Incarnate. We beat over his one copy of Dark Magician. I just missed Lethal. Look, we teach him. We teach him the... we teach him the ways of playing the game. By giving him a homie drop. Now he has another turn. Now we can build up a proper board. BM value. Alright, check this out, guys. We're gonna Exod Fires of Rage here. Eternal Soul's effect is mandatory, so it activates as a Chain Link 1. Now he can chain his Dark Magician the Dragon Knight's effect, because it's a optional effect. But if he did, he would summon Dark Magician and Gaia the Dragon Champion, and then the Eternal Soul would just destroy everything. So that's how you use Eternal Soul and True Light against your opponent. That's why they're mandatory. Serafi skips someone's turn twice in the same duel, BMing his no stranger. I did that for you! You asked me if I could do that, alright? I did not do that specifically to BM that person. It was for science. My good name's being slandered. I have done nothing to deserve. I have never once BM'd on this channel. Also, Keo, you missed the trees hate you stream last night. Double turn skip is hella toxic. It's true. It was very bad. All right. Well, that is it. It was good to see you guys. I'm feeling pretty tired now. Thank you so much for coming out. We only got one new subscriber so far. We've been at 24.97, like back and forth, for the last couple days. I don't know. Hopefully the new box gives us some more, support with the Pump King and the For Hire, but we'll see. 2,500 at some point. I watched the VOD. Okay, cool. See ya.